Andrew, before you give me the stink eye, I can't switch to Noble because I'm on the first responder cell network because I'm a firefighter out here. So I'm on their plan. That's why I haven't switched. Otherwise, I would have switched to Noble because I love the mentality behind the business. So just wanted to get that out of the way. Madeline, he's a very spiteful man. He's got no right hand and very spiteful. But he's been right about this. Andrew Yang, brother, you've been talking this talk, underemployment. Explain why politicians don't like to use this metric and how powerful it is as a galvanizer.
Just today, Chris, a new $500 million initiative was announced to try and address AI displacing workers. And so it's a real problem when they're starting to throw big bucks at it. You said that at the top, 42% of recent college graduates are underemployed, and they are ticked off. They are frustrated. Anyone that says, hey, it's okay, business as usual, they want you out. And we saw that in these races here in New York. I will say, though, that group has disproportionate influence in a closed primary with limited turnout. I mean, if you looked at the actual numbers, a lot of the time you had maybe 10% of people in a district voting in these primaries. And so if you opened it up, I think you might have a different reflection of what's going on in these communities.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to take that half step that right now Madeline and co aren't taking is, yeah, we're all right about what's wrong, but who is right about how to fix it? We're not having that part of the conversation because you don't need to want to displace the status quo, Madeline. I totally get it. I had like it wasn't a eureka, I'm just old. The 10th time somebody told me exactly what the MAGA people told me about Trump, I got it all of a sudden. When I was talking to another Madeline, and she said, look, I don't like the jihadi stuff. I'm not about that. And I don't like that about him, Zoran Mamdani. But he's right about this. This has to be disrupted. They said the same things to me about Trump. I know he's a bad this, that, and the other, but he's right about this. That's what's going on here. Am I right?
100%. Absolutely. Here's the issue, though, in talking about what James Carville said. We can't afford a schism. We need the numbers. The entire problem has been, for the longest time, that the Democrats have gone after that disaffected 1/3 of Americans who could vote who don't. Right? And those aren't the folks who came out to vote who delivered the election for Trump. It was the swing voters. And so those are the people who the Democratic Socialists are picking up. They're the disillusioned ones who said, my vote isn't going to matter anyways. You're not going to scare me into voting by telling me that Trump is going to make things worse for everybody. But maybe if you could show me a different future, maybe if you could show me things are different. So now we have some momentum to take the power away from Trump. And James Carville, you want to split us up so we don't have the numbers we need? That's a major problem. But I think you guys hit the nail on the head in talking about the underemployment problem, because what the Republicans have done in terms of underemployment is say, that's your fault, Americans, because if you don't like how much you're getting paid, go find another job, right? That's the capitalist mentality. But the fact is that the laws have been constructed in the United States to where the corporations have been the beneficiaries of all of the most recent past legislation, not just because the Republicans are in power, but because of lobbying efforts, to where we don't have a choice, right? There, with all the price fixing and all of the wages staying the same in those positions, you can't find another job like that. So now essentially the Democratic Socialists are going, now do you believe me they don't give a damn about you?
Yep. That's why I don't think, Andrew, look, I can't be convinced that in America right now, calling yourself a socialist of any variety is a plus. I know it's changing on the left, but I'm just saying America overall, I immediately raise my hand in that strategy session and say, you got to call it the fix it crew, or we got to call it, break it to make it, something else, but not that word. So how do you balance that? What do you say to people, Andrew, if they're like, listen, I agree, man, we got to change something, but you're like Che Guevara?
Language is very, very powerful, Chris. When I talked to farmers in Iowa and said, hey, are you paying too much for drug prices? Yes. But if you say, would you like to socialize healthcare, then they don't like it at all. I agree with you that socialism as a term is going to work in certain precincts in New York City, but it's not going to work in Texas and Florida and Missouri and places that Democrats hope to contest. I actually tend to agree with James Carville on this. I think that there are two parties getting stuffed under the Democratic umbrella, at least. And by the way, you saw the same thing on the Republican side, where you have the MAGA movement, and then you had the Mitt Romney, moderate conservative crew. And now
Madeline,
that
you got to
crew is
remember,
lost
Andrew
to
and I
MAGA.
are anti-partisans. You got to remember,
Why
Andrew
not?
and I are allies as being anti-partisan. We think you got to
50%
have
of
more
Americans are
parties.
independents, and they determine.
Or you got to open it up. Yeah,
We all
you
can't
got to
stand
open up
it.
these primaries. So I mean, that's where we're coming from on it. It has nothing to do with the DSA. I just think it's a bad label. I get why for your group, and this is the beauty of the movement. It's different people than MAGA. You understand what democratic socialism is. That's why you're not afraid of it, because you're college educated.
Right.
And it's a very different vibe, and you won't be distracted by a culture war. He or she who fails to address what you know is wrong does so at their own peril. I got to jump, but Madeline, we're just beginning this dialogue, and I always bring in Andrew whenever I can get him, because he's always a step ahead of me in understanding where we'll be. Andrew Yang, thank you as always. Madeline Summerville, thank you for helping us understand what is going to dominate the midterms. Good to have you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.